Morning everybody, this is Long Lover. I wanted to do a video today, of course, because it's 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, Independence Day. Wasn't sure what I wanted to do it on. I knew I wanted to do something patriotic, and the answer actually came to me when I was at work. We get the newspaper and there was a full-page ad, which I have right here, with huge letters, "In God We Trust." And it really got me thinking how far we've come from, 1776, and kind of our change in thinking and how we worship and how we really what we believe. And so I've got a whole bunch of quotes, and that's what this entire page is it's nothing but quotes from men such as like George Washington and Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, on what they believed. It gives an insight into what they believed back then and what their thinking and what their foundation was. And so I'm going to read some of these. Some of these are just kind of in strange English, and so I'm going to kind of skip over some of them. But a lot of them are really inspirational, and it's just really neat. So we're just going to start at the top. It's kind of fitting that the very first person that they quote is actually the very first president of the United States, George Washington. And it reads, "It is the duty of all nations to acknowledge the providence of Almighty God, to obey His will, to be grateful for His benefits, and humbly to implore His protection and favor." We're just going to keep going. Not really going to stop. I also have something printed out. He also said, "Let us with caution indulge the supposition that morality can be determined or maintained without religion. Reason and experience both forbid us to expect that national morality can prevail in exclusion of religious principles." Thomas Jefferson. I'm sorry if this video is kind of out of it. I never really plan my videos. I just kind of get in front of the camera and see where it goes. Thomas Jefferson said, "And can the liberties of a nation be thought secure when we have removed their only firm basis, a conviction in the minds of the people that these liberties are the gift of God, that they are not to be violated but with His wrath? Indeed, I tremble for my country when I reflect that God is just, and His justice cannot sleep forever." And I mean, these words are incredibly powerful. You can hear through what they said their belief and their fear of an almighty God. Patrick Henry said, "An appeal to arms and to the God of hosts is all that is left us. Sir, we are not weak if we make a proper use of those means which the God of nature hath placed in our power. Besides, sir, we shall not fight our battles alone. There is a just God who presides over the destinies of nations, and who will raise up friends to fight our battles for us. Is life so dear, or peace so sweet, as to be purchased at the price of chains and slavery? Forbid it, Almighty God. I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death." Jedediah Morse, who's called the father of American geography, said, "To the kindly influence of Christianity we owe that degree of civil freedom and political and social happiness which mankind now enjoys. Whenever the pillars of Christianity shall be overthrown, our present republican forms of government and all blessings which flow from them must fall with them." It just goes on and on and on, all these different quotes. Benjamin Franklin said, "I have lived, sir, a long time, and the longer I live, the more convincing proofs I see of this truth, that God governs in the affairs of men. If a sparrow cannot fall to the ground without His notice, is it probable that an empire can rise without His aid? We have been assured in the sacred writings that unless the Lord builds the house, they labor in vain who build it. I firmly believe this, and I also believe that without His concurring aid, we shall succeed in this political building no better than the builders of Babel." And I'm going to list in the description below all the other ones I found. That was just a few. I mean, I've got literally dozens upon dozens. But it really shows their scriptural beliefs and that this nation was built on a foundation of religion. And when I use the word religion, I mean a foundation of God, not, Allah, not Buddha or any of the other ones, a Christian Christ. And this is a great time to look back and to remember where we've come from and how far we've actually fallen. Taking religion out of schools, the removal of prayer. It just goes on, and it's really sad and really scary how far we've fallen. If we could get back to these moral foundations, how great this country could return. I do really believe that the amount that we have fallen is due to the decisions that our country has made, unfortunately. The decisions that our president has decided to endorse, has decided to just allow, not only by his inactions but by his words and the laws that he's passed. And I don't want to look, discriminatory or anything like that. I mean, our nation was a melting pot from the very get-go. But we do need to remember where we came from and where we're heading. And so we need to change that course. But I hope I didn't make this video too downing. Hope you take some inspiration from some of these quotes. Kind of gives you an idea of what I believe and what our founding fathers believed. But we're also going to do something really neat. Right now, I'm going to do another real quick giveaway. All you have to do to win is post a comment down below. Now what you're going to win is you're going to win another one of the free bracelets in red, white, and blue to celebrate this 4th of July. And it ends tonight at midnight. It's a one-day contest. I think it's, 15 hours, 16 hours, something like that. Just post anything below. If you have a favorite quote, throw that down there. If you agree with me, throw that down there. If you don't, let me know. If you want to see more, if you want me to talk about something, comment sections below. It also lets me know if you enjoy these, if you don't enjoy them, if you want me to shut up, if you want me just to do instructables, stuff like that. So happy 4th of July. Make sure you eat some awesome American food. Finish up with some apple pie. And have a great, wonderful day. God bless.